Hello, welcome to episode 20 of Honkai Star Rail. In this episode, we're going to be just a tad bit different in the beginning, and then we're just going to look at the main quest. I want to show you kind of what I was doing in the simulated universe. It's nothing too crazy, but they're good numbers. We got some really good boosts, and I just took a little clip of the final boss. We lost Kafka, unfortunately. We were running a Nihility team, Hua for the heals and the attack bonus, Pela, support, Black Swan, DPS 1, Kafka, DPS 2.
Continue or remain in the dark.
Yeah, this was crazy.
Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss.
Good times.
Under 37 on her ult. That's
Time
just
to
not
say
typical.
bye.
Boom. And 311,000 just completely obliterated him. 72,000.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Let's see, I don't recall what this did. Under 31,000. Yeah. That's crazy. Enough.
Relax.
44,000. 47,000. Right here, what I should have done is healed. I just didn't know that it was gonna screw us over. 126,000 on the skill.
We stand together. Ends here.
And this is where we become screwed with Kafka.
Good times never last. Time to say bye.
Boom. 335,000. And then watch this. We're gonna go ahead and call in Black Swan's ult.
I'll crush them all.
He does some pretty good damage here. I was contemplating, should I use Kafka's skill or just the ult? I was like,
Beneath
fuck
the
it.
silent waters lies an endless abyss.
Come on.
353,000. We're happy about that. And then 106,000 on just the basic skill.
On my command.
And this is where, unfortunately, Kafka gets selected as the focus, and yeah, he just ends up getting screwed.
Enemy
Yeah.
data secured. Net markers
I shoulda
activated.
healed.
Time for good old counterattack.
It's tough. You think you have enough HP, but you really don't. Just like that, you could be done. But we ended up dominating from here on out anyway, so it didn't really matter. Look how much
Commands. Whoa.
we had. A massive break effect, like bonus. It was huge. Like I said, from here we're good.
Send.
We're good. Like we dominated that.
Did I win?
We unfortunately.
Did I win?
All right, that's enough. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything in terms of relics. Or I'm gonna check one relic out actually when we start. There's not good substats, but I need to check to see. It's for Hua. It's an HP orb. I want to see if she has a 4-star or 5-star orb. I don't really recall. Yeah, just no luck on relics these last couple weeks. It's just straight up relic XP. So basically you obtain relics that just aren't good, and you're just gonna train them into other relics that are good. Like I recommended this a couple episodes ago. Just like go in on a piece of paper to keep track of your relics and what you need. Just write down how many. I use tallies, so I just go for the set and just break it down set by set. In this set, how many 5-star whatevers do you have? How many 4-stars do you have? Okay, and tally. So how many are attack percentage? I just tally. How many are HP for the helmet and all those things? Once you've done that, then you know what you can get rid of, because let's say you have too many ice damage bonuses. I like to try to keep 2 to 3 and all the other damage. Come up with a formula that you think's gonna work. Let's take World 3 for example, where you get an HP orb. The bonus is HP increases by 12%, and then once you reach 120 speed, all allies attack increases by 12 or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it is. You get like some type of support bonus. Well, you're probably not going to want anything like attack on that, because that one's supporting. And so you probably want HP and then focus on substats as speed. Just ultimately write down what you need. Tally everything. And when you have too many tallies in one section, then you know what you can just get rid of. It looks like she doesn't have one. In all honesty, this relic, you probably can't see it on the left. It's a 4-star relic. It's just HP percentage by 28%. That's how much HP percentage is with the 5-star leveled up all the way. 43%. That's a huge difference. 3 speed, I mean, speed's important on her, but dude, we need to get her HP up so she heals more. It's just kind of one of her flaws right now. And so we're just gonna go ahead and do it. I just gotta locate it. Is it lying to me? I swear that we had one. Did I get rid of it? Did I pass it? Where'd it go? Wait, where'd it go? Dude, they stole it from me. They took it away. I know I got an HP one on this max HP. That's a really good relic. Energy regeneration. We got HP to roll 3 times on it, and we still have 1 more roll on it too. Yeah, you would like to see speed in there too, but dude, that's ideal. But I can't seem to find the HP orb that I swear I got. Normally, it must have been here. The HP orb that I'm talking about must have come from the attack one, and I was just being blind. So like Quahua is sitting at almost 7,000 HP, which is pretty good considering, but we need that 5-star HP orb. See, I'm really proud of her. She's not meta like in terms of the best build, but you know, 7,000 HP is a good start. You want to aim for around like 10,000, but Jesus Christ, dude, I'm human. No, I'm gonna be realistic. I'm gonna be happy with what I have. So let's go ahead and wish. We got a 4-star last time, so don't expect anything. Probably just a 3-star here, but still have our mind and the door open for a 5-star. Our pity's probably like 30 now. It's a 3 or a 4-star. The music will change if it is a 5-star. It will sound very, very different. Like just hyped up. Trust me, that's gonna be a good day. That will be featured on this channel. There will be a 5-star. You will hear the sound of it. We still have 8 days left. We're getting pretty close now. Jeez, that week went by fast.
All this free time, why not make the most of it with a game?
Dude, of course he would say that when he's about to die.
Would you be willing to support my performance? Keep the Song of Beauty alive in the cosmos?
Here, I got these gems for you.
Wow, how fabulous! But why would you give such a wonderful gift to a random stranger like me?
I would always be skeptical in my mind if someone just randomly here, take these. A lot of energy can be transferred with items especially. So be careful what gifts you may get.
Well, you see, I can't bear to see anyone in this sweet dream suffering from poverty.
Dude, he doesn't give a shit about you. It's unfortunate.
Incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much, sir. If you ever get the chance, please, feel free to come by and indulge in my singing.
It's interesting though, he gave it away without even like getting compensated for it.
Sure thing. Oh, by the way, do you happen to know anything interesting about death?
I just needed to wait just a second, and of course his intentions will be revealed.
Death? That's a pretty scary topic, and it doesn't really match the mood of this sweet dream.
Oh, you see, I'm a tabloid reporter collecting ghost stories in Penacony. As you know, the more chilling the stories, the more attention they get. Maybe you could help me out.
Well, if you're up for some gossip, it's not about death, but there have been some rumors about a guest at the reality hotel who fell into a deep sleep and didn't wake up. It was like they were in some sort of coma. Nobody knows what caused it, but luckily the customer eventually regained consciousness. Well, all customers are under the protection of the family, after all.
Thank you. This will make for a very juicy headline. May Shipe protect us.
Shipe. I had no idea it was pronounced like that.
Unexplained coma. That's actually what happens to your body if your brain dies in a dream. But unfortunately, the customer ended up waking up in the end.
He's the only one that would say unfortunately to that.
I can feel something inside my head. Is the harmony starting to kick in?
No, it's karma for overtime of your actions and the way you talk. This guy right here, he's just a dude who just basically gets drunk and is just constantly puking. I got him to a state of happiness where he wasn't doing that, but I guess he's just back to it.
The world has truly lost its way.
Same thing, here I got these gems for you.
You wait. I get it now. This is some sort of prank show, right? You must have some cameras set up around here to film yourself doing good deeds, right?
I mean, you're onto something for sure. This guy does not have good intentions, but there is no camera, though he would love that if that were there.
You youngsters are always looking for a quick way to get an audience. But you know what? A truly great show never comes easy.
That could be a reference to, you know, people like on TikTok that love posting themselves doing great deeds or whatever. Like, everything could be done without the camera. They just choose to have the camera because they want themselves to look good while doing it.
A great show will start soon, old man. But before that, I need to ask you something. Do you know where I can find death in this dream?
That is such like a scary thing to ask.
Ah, I see. Another fearless youngster looking for death, huh? Well, let me give you a piece of advice. Don't think you're the first one who's ever thought of that idea. Death? Not even remotely innovative. I bought it from Dr. Edward. He claimed it was some exclusive fancy schmancy stuff. Oh, what a disappointment.
Dr. Edward is this eye thing. It's expensive to go see him, but he can give you experiences. Basically, you can live these dreams or have these dreams for a price, of course. You can have these dreams replicated and you can see other people's dreams and stuff like that. They're very sketchy in certain areas where he might be like, look, I don't think we can show that because they need to keep like a reputation. If you go behind the scenes, he'll show you anything.
The effects were awful. First, some monster covered in eyes stabs you in the gut. And then all you see are blurry glimpses of buildings and lights. The sky was spinning so fast it almost made me puke.
Is that all?
Yeah, what else can you expect? Don't put too much stock in the Penacony movie industry. They even call this junk groundbreaking art. Can you believe it?
What a joke. Well, I'll leave you be then. I hope you have a wonderful day. A monster covered in eyes. That sounds like the Memory Zone meme. But buildings and lights, I don't think those have anything to do with death. Well, that whole dream bubble was probably created using rumors and gossip. The disturbing voice in my head. It's getting closer.
Take care, my friend. If you ever find yourself in danger, remember that the hounds are always ready to help.
The expression on this hunk of a man was complex, as if he were looking at a mud-soaked sparrow, unable to fly and nearing its end.
You don't look good, my friend. If you need assistance, I can contact the hotel and have them wake you up forcefully.
That won't be necessary. I have some business to attend to. But thank you all the same.
All right, then. If you ever need help, don't hesitate to reach out to us hounds.
Well, actually, I do need a favor. As the most outstanding hound in Penacony, have you come across any stowaways recently?
Stowaways? How could there be stowaways in Penacony? We've never had anything like that before.
All right. Good luck with your work, then. What was I even thinking? Family would never share intel with the IPC. Does everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family? Darn it. Now I just want to dig out my brain and use it as evidence.
I don't even know what to say to that.
A sip of liquor. A blissful reprieve to drown 1,000 sorrows. Let worries leave. I know I have what it takes to become a poet. Oh? You're giving these gems to me? Didn't expect to meet such a generous soul in this place. Or are you just pitying me? Well, it really doesn't matter. As long as I have Soul Glad, that's enough. This is just a dream after all.
You really shouldn't drink so much Soul Glad, my friend. It's not good for your health.
He sounds like a hypocrite. You remember a couple episodes ago, he literally was going through the same thing where he mentions...
Oh, heavens. I must have drunk too much Soul Glad.
You literally mentioned that. I must have drank too much Soul Glad.
Oh. Maybe I really should quit, but not before meeting the Devil of Soul Glad.
I don't even know. I don't know.
The Devil of Soul Glad? Care to elaborate?
Yeah. It's a seahorse with a long neck. They say it loves to appear to drunk people, especially the ones who are passed out on the side of the road. How funny.
Not really.
Yeah. Very funny indeed. Thank you.
How many people do we need to talk to, man? Let's just get this going.
You want to talk to me? Sure, but nothing too sensitive, okay? Huh. Wealthy people have fancy ways to enjoy this dream, but to be honest, I've never seen anyone who gives out money to others like you. So, are you trying to be the prince from the tale, handing out his gold leaf garment and melting his lead heart in the fire?
I'm flattered. I'm no prince, and I just thought these gems would help you speak. So, as an investigative reporter, maybe you've heard something about death?
Ah, another curious soul. I see. Well, that was actually the topic I was most into when I entered the industry. But my boss shut it down.
How did your boss talk you out of it?
Well, she simply said, covering baseless urban legends like that would make us look like some third-rate tabloid. I thought about it, and she had a point. Reporting on stuff like blowing out birthday candles and getting spooked by nightmare ghosts isn't exactly professional material.
Guess she's got a point. Thank you for sharing.
This has got to be the dude that we find out. We bribed 4 people. Come on.
Were you wanting to talk to me? Sorry, I thought you were checking out something behind me. Is this a gift? For me? Are you sure this isn't some kind of mistake?
Yes, it's for you. Just take it.
Is this for real? Someone is actually giving me a gift. Not for my parents, but for me. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No, it's not much. I just want to ask you something.
I knew it. What's on your mind? Are you trying to ask about my father or my mother?
Neither. I just wanted to know if you've ever heard about death in the dreamscape.
Oh, you sound just like my father. Always warning me about danger, even in dreams. He's an Intellitron, so his dream entry methods are different from us organics. Can't count on him to protect me if something does go haywire. Funny, right now I'm still under his protection. How ironic.
Hey, stay positive. Gold will always shine one day, right? Devil of Soul Glad, dangers in the dream, and nightmare ghosts. Well, surely death is a popular topic in this sweet dream granted by the family. Well, I've collected a bunch of rumors, but no useful...
I guess that's why I waited. We're just gonna get cut off.
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers.
Jesus.
Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere. Is the smell of death so enticing, my fine fellow?
I knew that had Sparkle written all over it. I knew it. I was gonna say something, but I didn't want to cut into the content. And Sparkle is basically adventuring, just female version, just cunning, manipulative, terrible. Terrible.
Oh, it's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
She also has the ability to literally transform into different people. So she could come to you as your mother, your father, and just basically come and talk to you, tell you some really nasty things, and make you think that that was your mother or father that said that. Essentially put, that's what she is. She's not good. She uses it to take advantage of situations, people. There's nothing good that comes out of it. She's just purely corrupt.
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by becoming one myself?
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again.
Jesus.
But it's a good thing if you ask me, because...
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around. So, now that I've drawn you out, will you reward me with an answer for my efforts?
Why should I help you?
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into... chaos? Well, I can make that happen. I just need an answer to one question. Back then, when you asked me to find a mute, did you really mean Robin?
Acheron. There's Acheron again. Dude, no coincidence. That has to be her. Literally. Has to be her.
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
She also knows. Sparkle knows that Acheron's there. You notice how she looked right at the bird.
Well done. I admit I underestimated you. But what difference would it make? Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes. But one is dead now. And the other, though he's still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find him again.
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only 2 things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so far.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence. And that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 16 system hours.
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand. Here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured distraction button, and I have one just like it. When either of us presses it, the other and the whole of Penacony will go up in smoke. If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right?
She's deceiving. I don't know about that button. That button is like a slippery slope. You press the button, but you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't understand the future events that could happen because of it. But you think one thing, but you don't realize that so many other things just went in effect because of that action.
Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care too.
Oh, a deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all. Otherwise, how on earth did you manage to bring it in here?
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of, but it's good to hear that he's still here in Penacony. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax, the walls will crumble, people will wake up, and those who couldn't speak will find their voices again. When that time comes, go ahead, press the button, light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me. Catch you later, fool.
You're still talking big, but sure, if that happens, I'll stay true to my word. Just don't let me down now, okay?
He's so suspicious, like, just not.
So, number 35, you're back. Like your new lucky charm?
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Silence! I didn't give you permission to speak, you Sigonian hound. The guys in black didn't say much, so I've no idea what you did to save your skin in that massacre back in the day. But I figured you must have had good luck, so I bought you. From now on, you and your good luck are my assets. Are we clear?
Jesus, he's a terrible human being.
Your first task is simple. In addition to you, I've purchased 34 other slaves. Go and play a game with them. You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
You're insane.
Testing out if you're a good product.
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to waste?
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short of self-righteous brats like you. But you look good, and that's why many customers are betting their fortunes on a scrawny brat like you. So go along now, and don't let your master down.
Jesus, so he was a slave. Still, he has experienced what it's like to be put in a position that no one on earth should ever be put in, being a slave. You see his actions that still happen even in this last scene. It's just like, dude, you've seen what it's like to be low. You want to be as powerful as this guy. You want to have the same power he had. And that's only just gonna make things worse overall. You're giving in to evil.
How much did you spend?
What?
My price. How much did you pay for me?
Huh. You really want to know? Well, it was 60 tanba. No more, no less.
I'll take my chances. 30 tanba. If I come back alive, you'll give me 30 tanba. Deal?
Are you trying to strike a bet with me? Oh, you've got some guts. Yeah, sorry, but that won't do. Don't forget your place, slave. You're not qualified to be at the table.
This is why adventuring always is obsessed with going to the table, dude.
You're just a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. Either you come back with more chips for your master, or you never come back.
Jesus.
It's all or nothing. Don't embarrass me, my lucky hound.
He uses a lot of words that this indifferent male has. All or nothing, chips, table. It's almost like he's literally reciting words that this man has said. Adventuring definitely, you know, by all means doesn't deserve to be put and enslaved. That much is absolutely the truth. However, his actions, like I said, just following and now just seem like do stuff for good. Stop being so greedy and stuff. Like, I don't know. But it's all perspective. Someone in this world is going to see adventuring as it's understanding why he's doing what he's doing and stuff. I just still don't see it. The character is defined by your actions and your actions only. Yes, you can be put in situations that suck, like this one, but what you do after is still up to you. That's the only freedom you truly have and control that you truly have is your response. I just don't like the way he responds. He obviously lived this, and somehow he got out. Oh, we're going back.
Huh. What brings you here, Gallagher?
Some friends from the old days. Do you have a moment to spare, Siobhan?
Oh, I have the whole day to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dream Jolt Hostelry. This bar offers a wide variety of drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad. Why settle for ordinary when you can experience extraordinary? We're dedicated to serving up nothing but pure joy and laughter. What would you like to drink? I'll whip it up for you.
Oh, look! A lady as cool as Serval!
Serval is a lightning sort of DPS that's a 4-star. She was on Eurillo 6. She was actually going to come along and be a part of this trailblazing experience. She wanted to join. She just backed out last minute. She's related to Japard, the 5-star preservation, the person that we fought at the beginning. That's her brother. Yeah, we'll just say, I think she is Serval.
Who's Serval? Will you introduce me to her? Huh?
Oops. She's heard us.
I mean, you're less than 3 feet from her.
Just spare them, my esteemed bartender. I'll take over the bar today. I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice before I forget the skills that used to put food on my table. Where did you stash the ingredients?
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some special drinks?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Hey, my friends, do me a favor. Go around the bar and bring me any ingredients you fancy. The discussion might take quite some time, so I'll prepare some customized, non-alcoholic drinks for you.
In the bar? But aren't all the ingredients right there on the counter?
Something's up.
Why, we're in a dream, my lovely lady. You can help yourself to anything if you wish for it. Comfort, hunger, confusion, or even boredom. It's all within reach, right at your fingertips.
Oh, did you hear that? She just called me my lovely lady.
Even in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients together. A bartender needs to capture the bar's atmosphere, master technique, and spin a tale of mystery and anticipation.
Only then can a perfect drink crafted with a customer's life story be created.
In other words, what you get from your drink is down to luck, so don't overthink it. Indecisiveness has no place when it comes to enjoyment.
I just already know we're gonna end it right here, and we'll continue this on the next episode. All right, so that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys also have a great day. It's TMD, Thatmandrin. See ya.